Oh, hi everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of The Cleanup Crew. Before we get started today, please take a moment to check out our social links. There you can find our Discord, our Twitter, and our YouTube, where you can catch up with all the other games that we've run. You can come and join in our community. We're very welcoming Discord. Everyone's very kind, inclusive. Wonderful place to be. And also Twitter. You can come and check out our Twitter, where we do memes and show announcements mostly. And if you would like to get a game, the best way to do so is to DM me on Twitter. So go and check that out. Talking of Twitter, go and retweet the tweet. Let everyone know where you are and what you're watching, so they can come in and see you all come and have a ball. It really helps us out when you retweet the tweets. Before we also get going, let's go through some sponsors. We are sponsored by the Deck of Many. You've heard of their Deck of Many things. Well, I'd like to bring your attention to the Deck of Many animated spell cards, which are currently on offer on the website. $5 discount if you buy their starter bundle, I believe. And also Mage Hand Press. Mage Hand Press create third-party content for 5e, including their Dark Matter system, which is D&D in space. So you can come and check that out on Thursdays at 1 p.m. Let's go around and say hello to everyone. This week, why don't we start with our returning player, Vicky. Hey, Vicky, how you doing?
Hi. I am happy to be back, and I'm scared of what will happen. I rewatched last week's episode. I was yelling. So curious to see what comes. And I'm cutie_B on Twitter. Follow me there. And yeah. In the next days, you'll probably see a few more Harry Inktober pictures because I have to catch up. I'm so far behind, but I will. So all the Harrys will come.
That sounds like relatable content. I don't do Inktober, but I imagine those that do possibly can relate. Next around, let's come to Angel Writer. Susan, how are you doing?
I'm doing really good, and I'm one of the newbies today, but I haven't gamed in a long time, actually, so it's nice to return to a different kind of format for gaming, if you will. So basically, as a job, I'm actually an online ESL teacher at the moment, and I do some part-time writing, and I'm hoping at some point to get onto Twitch and actually maybe do maybe a chat channel or maybe do some crafting because I do some knitting, I do some adult coloring, I do like some other creative stuff. So maybe this is kind of a nice little jumping point to get into it. And I want to thank you, Scrap, for letting me come and join the group today. I'm really looking forward to this. I've been very excited about this.
Thank you, and thank you, 00 Hex, for the subscription with Twitch Prime. If you have Twitch Prime, or if your Prime is linked to Amazon, you may also have a free subscription waiting for you, which you can spend here or on any of your other favorite channels. Next around, let's go to Stella Luna. Oh, hi.
Hello. I am Stella Luna here on Twitch. I'm a variety streamer, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me to the show. I do things of the artsy fartsy kind. I do emoji doodles and all that fun stuff over on my channel, and I do various kinds of TTRPGs.
Wonderful to have you, thank you. Last, but most certainly not least, we have Jenna, Aspiring DM.
Hello! You can find me over at Aspiring DM on Twitter, where I'll post links to the session notes that I make for this game on my blog at littledragonscribbles.com. You can find me there too. And yeah, I'm very scared for this episode, but everything's fine.
I don't know what I've done to generate this much fear out of Jenna. The music's nice, we're all being cheerful, but Jenna's bringing a lot of negative energy. I'm not here for it. Just saying, I'm putting it out there right now, okay? Well, talking of Armin, though, we begin the episode with no sign of Armin or Callie. In fact, they are completely missing from the cleanup crew headquarters. A lodge in the woods along the river with some stone battlements. Quite an old building, recently repurposed. And as your car approaches Amethyst and Bagger, you can see that someone's put up a big sign, just almost more like a flag than an actual like commissioned engraved sign that just says the cleanup crew. And there is a human driving your cart who turns into the yard and pulls up and sort of looks behind and this is the place. I hope you enjoyed your ride.
Yeah, it's okay.
Good. When you go back to the notice board, there's a star rating. If you could take the time to.
Oh yes, 5 stars.
Yeah, so far so good. 5 stars, why not? No problems.
Great to see Uber.
Much appreciated. And the cart rolls out of this courtyard. You're in a sort of like a dusty courtyard. There's some old stables not currently in use and a few buildings. Out of one of them strolls another human. He is wearing sort of a noble's garb, but faux noble. Like it looks like noble's garb, but it's made of cheap cotton. That sort of stuff. Sort of a white smock and some sort of pantaloons and a set of glasses broken sits on his nose. Hello, yes, good morning, and welcome to the cleanup crew. I don't normally do this bit, but if you'd like to come through, there's refreshments in the conference room where we'll go through your induction and talk about training and insurance.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And he leads you through a short gangway into a conference room. It looks like an old trophy room. It's obvious this place used to be a hunting lodge, and you can even see where plaques stand, or did stand, on the walls from the staining in the wood. All of the tables in this room, of which there are about 10 to 15, are facing forwards with chairs on them, and there is a singular table facing the room. On this table, there is a magical projector projecting a white square onto a wall, a book in the corner of the table, or rather a tome, and 3 pens lined up just so on the table. Next to this table, lies a purple and yellow chest about 2 feet deep, 2 feet high, and 3 feet across. On one side of the room, there is a pitcher of water and glasses. Yes, welcome in. Help yourself to refreshments, and when you're all feeling comfortable, we'll begin the induction. It's just the two of you today. Normally, I have some other staff, but they'll be joining you once you get out on the field. I'm sure.
Of course. I know how these kind of things go.
Baga lumbers over to the refreshments and pours 2 cups.
Thirsty, are ya?
Yes, Baga is always thirsty.
And I'll take a little cup too, just to be polite. Not too hungry, but I'll make myself comfortable.
You can see, looking at this table, that the refreshments do literally just consist of water. There's no biscuits or anything. Take from
How
that
disappointing.
You can take from that what you will, as an English person. Oh yeah, of course. American biscuits, yeah, cookies.
Oh, I understand that.
We've had this conversation before.
So many times.
I'm good.
Times.
What is a biscuit?
It's literally in Jenna's notes somewhere. What is a biscuit?
Yeah.
I've got to say, I feel like I've almost wasted a joke sometimes, because no biscuits on the refreshments table. That is a serious faux pas in England. But anyway, once you're all settled, okay, brilliant. Right, well, like I say, you'll be meeting some staff out there. But first, we'll go through your induction. And it takes a piece of paper and puts it on top of this projector, and on the wall it says in big and blazing letters, "Welcome to the cleanup crew." Welcome to the cleanup crew. Armor and weapons are provided. Correct PPE should be worn at all times. Toby here holds the PPE. Toby, open up, and the chest's lid opens, and inside you can see leather armor, swords, pole arms, that sort of thing.
Ooh, shinies!
Yes, please feel free to take any PPE that you feel you need or you are trained to use. But please be aware that we do charge for damages outside of regular wear and tear. Clicks the slide. Goes to a picture of a. It goes to a picture of a human sort of person, adventurer maybe, wearing armor. With a mana potion in one hand, a sort of swirly thing above their head, and be on the lookout for active adventurers. Today you are going to be going to a dungeon, temple, or other potentially dangerous location, and adventurers may be out looking for what they refer to as encounters. It's best to avoid these people. They are usually armed, high on mana potions, and highly dangerous. Should you be unable to hide, best practice is usually to just raise your hands and say, "I mean you no harm. I am not a threat." And sometimes they'll it'll be okay. You can be on the lookout for signs of active adventurers in your worksite today. Puts another piece of paper on. It's a picture of a door unlocked with a question mark. Signs can include unlocked doors. You'll be provided keys for all of the places you'll visit today, so if one of the doors is unlocked without authorization, it's a sign that there could be some roguish characters about. Also, be on the lookout for sprung traps. Picture of someone with their legs stuck in a bear trap. Sprung traps are another sure indication that there may be adventurers in the dungeon. You'll be given instructions to disarm the traps and rearm them when you leave. Also, be on the lookout for dead adventurers. Picture of a tiefling on the ground. It's sort of almost a stick man with horns. Crosses for eyes. Dead adventurers are a sure sign of adventurers in the dungeon. Don't be fooled. Don't think that they will have... they would take their dead with them, or that they might be the only one. Most adventurers will not think twice about leaving their dead behind and collecting them on the way out. Also be on the lookout for bloodstains, trails, limbs, those sorts of things. And lastly, pictures of various holy symbols of all the different gods just scattered around. Be on the lookout for discarded or scattered holy symbols. These symbols may be signs that adventurers are growing desperate and may be extra risky. On that note, please note that your insurance does not cover magic items or cursed items, so touch them at your own risk. We cover most things, but magic items and cursed items, they are not covered. On that note, all accidents, incidents, and damages must be recorded in the incident logbook. Puts his hand on the tome on the desk. All items should be recorded and left for collection unless expressly told otherwise. This is your first adventure, so have fun, but be careful.
Okay. Okay.
Puts the last slide on, it just says, have fun, be safe. Also, usually one of the employees has leaflets at this point for the Junior Adventurers Union. We recommend signing up. They guarantee fair wages and better treatment of workers. I don't have any of the leaflets, but I'm sure we'll get you some before the day is out. Are there any questions?
Baga looks over to Amethyst and lowers her voice. Did you take notes? I had my hands full.
Yeah, no worries. I can remember some of this stuff. It's protocol. Adventuring, I know a lot about this stuff.
Okay, good. Maybe we should stick together.
Sounds like a plan.
Two of you whispering in a room with 3 people. Philip's just sort of like twiddling his thumbs.
No questions.
Yeah, nothing. We're good.
Wonderful. Well, today's contract is a nice, easy one. It's an old customer of ours. We've not seen them for a while. It's a remote location near the Neverwinter Wood, a mansion that sits just on the outskirts. Some years ago, it was quite overrun, and the new owners had us clear out some of the ivy and, make the place a little bit more hospitable, and they just want a routine clean, cutting back some of that ivy, because my god does it grow, and just generally giving the place a bit of a spruce up. Be a nice, easy job.
Easy, you say, right?
Should be.
Okay.
Ivy does not move fast. It will be no match for my great sword.
Okay. Great sword. You can definitely use a great sword. Some recommend a sickle. I'm not one to judge.
Oh, that makes sense.
Now, the mansion is it's a little ways north of here. I've got your super driver on a standby outside. I managed to hail them before they left. So they'll be giving you a lift up there. Your pay will be 2 gold pieces for the day. Like I say, real easy mission. This one, easy money. And your super driver will wait for you to bring you back.
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you.
No questions at all. Usually there's questions.
This insurance thing, I need to know just, do we have to pay anything on that?
Oh, no. Insurance costs are entirely covered by the cleanup crew.
Ah, okay. So Amethyst is gonna walk over and just kind of take a look and see. Look at what's in the chest. What is inside there?
Inside the chest, there's some leather armor, there's some daggers, short swords, and spears.
Just trying to look it over, saying, this looks like pretty good stuff. Now, where did you acquire some of these things here?
Oh, here and there. Some of it's from ex-adventurers who retired, sometimes by force. Other things are old relics, really, things from the attic, or people who don't need them anymore.
Okay. So I'll go for a Baga and say, could you use any of these?
Baga kind of looms over, looks down. Are there any sickles nearby?
Brian, have you got any sickles in? Not Brian. What am I saying? Brian's our usual driver. I'm missing him. Toby, have you got any sickles in there? And the chest sort of like heaves a little. You see sort of like teeth appear around the lid a little bit as it performs some sort of acrobatics with its inner workings and produces some sickles which come out on a tongue.
Baga looks at the cups, puts one down on the tongue, and picks up a sickle.
When you put the tongue down, you feel the muscle just sort of like contract a little bit and tickle your hand.
Your chest has gone bad. It has a tongue.
Oh no, that's Toby. He's a loyal employee.
Oh.
Oh, and he
Okay.
thought it was gonna be Lippy.
Thank
don't-
you.
Okay, well, if you haven't got any more questions and you're all ready with the equipment and you've had your fill of refreshments, I mean, you can go and get started if you like. Maybe if you get back early, we can all head into Neverwinter for a nice drink.
Okay, sounds good.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Baga will put
Yeah,
the
later.
other cup down and follow Amethyst.
Yep. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, and outside, the same cart is waiting, and he's like, oh, we meet again.
Oh, hi! We're back!
We are here to do gardening in Neverwinter Wood. There's a mansion nearby.
Sounds easy, that sounds like a wonderful job. I went in karting myself. I used to want to be an adventurer like you.
What happened?
Don't know, really. It was all going so well.
I see. I see. Got a little tired or a little, burnt out, I guess they say?
Yeah, something like that. Had a bit of a smelting accident at one point, requisitioning a new magic item.
Ooh. Ouch, that doesn't sound good.
Oh, alright. Could say I'm golden.
Oh boy.
The joke seems entirely lost on Baga.
What?
Oh no, Amethyst likes it. Amethyst is I like jokes. I like a person like this. Finally, somebody I can talk to.
Oh, do you know what? Actually, I'm really glad because, like, quite often when you're doing this super driving, people just get on the cart, they put earmuffs on straight away, and that's like a signal, like you can't say nothing
Sure.
really. Like, you
Nah.
talk to them, you're bound to only get 3 stars if you're lucky. Know what I mean? Like, he starts driving
Yes,
the
I
cart.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So tell me, what is your name?
My name's Bill, short for Bilius.
Bilius. Okay. And Bilius, how long you been? Tell me about this area. What should we know?
Don't get caught in the woods at night. Don't get caught in the city at night. Don't get caught in the alleys ever.
Ah, the standard stuff.
The standard stuff, yeah, same as anywhere really.
Okay.
Where are you two from?
Well, I kind of go here and there, and I'm just looking for a place to basically, perform my talents right now. I have no gig, so this is kind of like a nice little gig for me.
Oh, yeah, it's good. Good that the heard they did good work. My employer speaks highly of this place.
Okay. How about you, Baga?
You know the part of Neverwinter where they have the cheap rent and the small shops? I had a shop there.
Sounds like you weren't too enthused by it.
Oh no, it was great. I love cheap rent.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I understand that one too.
But I was a calligrapher, and there wasn't a lot of work down there. So now I'm here.
Heard there's a lot of that. Ever since the wizards got them new spells, what write books for them, it's just put people right out of business.
Baga snarls.
Ugh, the wizards. Yes.
Yeah, see me, I used to do the entertaining. I'm the type of person, I like to talk, I like to sing, I like to dance, and I tried to go to these places and nobody really appreciated me. Ah.
Shocking, really, isn't it? State the world's come to.
Yes.
Did you have someone do your flyers? You need someone to calligraphy your flyers.
Oh, you'd have to.
I might pick you up on that.
We're actually going to pan away from this jolly little journey and head towards Callie's house. Callie, there's a knock on your door a little earlier than you might expect.
I will get up, go to the door, just one swish open it. Yes?
Good morning, Callie. How you doing?
Hey, Brian. Sorry, Jenna's face.
I'm so relieved.
Yes.
Oh,
So Philip sent me to
alive.
sent me to pick you up this morning. Apparently there's you might miss the inductions because well, read for yourself.
And he passes you a letter, which clearly was sealed with a waxen seal, but the seal's broken.
She's fine with that. She would just pick it up and read.
Dear Callie, Armin arrested. Stop. Please head to station and collect. Stop. No charges as yet. Stop. Meet at Woodland Manse. Brian knows where. Stop. And attached to this piece of paper, there's 2 contracts, the kind that you always look for. It says clean mansion, clear ivy, usual sort of stuff, 2 gold pay.
I go on vacation for 1 day and Armin gets arrested?
Yeah, it's shocking, really, isn't it?
What? Do you know what she did?
No, I haven't got a clue. I wasn't there, unfortunately. Well, I was around the corner, but I heard a lot of things, but I've not really heard it from Armin themselves.
What did you hear, Brian? She will just slowly move him out of the house.
All sorts of things, really. That she was stealing from old ladies, trying to put them out of business, getting manticores, doing something. I don't know. It's all a bit convoluted, really.
That doesn't sound like her. She would just grab her axe, close her door, and will follow Brian to Daisy and the cart.
Yeah, it's just over the road.
I found a pretty good parking spot, nice and close.
That is lovely. And she's... Armin? She won't steal from old ladies. What kind of job did they go to, Brian? Do you know that?
I think they were manticore prevention services yesterday.
Okay.
Like anti-manticoring a place. Or an old lady. Weird one, isn't it?
That in itself is a weird job, but... could you just drive me through to the jail, basically? I can try to get Armin out.
Yeah, of course, but don't worry, Armin's not in jail, they're just in a holding cell. As far as I know, Philip's already posted bail. We just need to pick him up.
Let's see. Do you know how long she was in there?
How long she was in there? Just for the night.
Okay.
And we will pan across to Armin.
Hello.
Armin, you were taken into the station. They gave you a nice little cell and a cup of tea and a singular copper wire for your one message cantrip. Who did you message?
Oh, probably Callie.
Okay, Callie, you have an unanswered message knocking around your head.
Okay.
Callie, I got. See, what had happened was I can't really explain, but can you pick me up from jail?
Yeah, you're within 25.
Okay. Callie will just listen to it basically on the way to there. Can she answer? Probably not, right?
I think you can answer, yeah. We'll say it's whichever one it is that allows that. Go for it.
Sending.
Okay, then Callie will just answer, on my way, you'll have to explain a lot.
Oh, I feel like I've gotten grounded by my parents.
That's kind of what will happen.
My shame spell got rebounded and hit me in the face.
However, you don't arrive soon after sending this message, Callie. Unfortunately, it's Wednesday morning in Neverwinter, and the traffic's something fierce. It looks like an egg cart and a milk cart have collided near a flower shop, and it's all just gone to cake. So there's been holdups all over the city, and it takes you a couple of hours to actually get to the jail.
Okay.
It's been a right mix-up.
Awesome.
Oh,
But you do get to the
That's
jail
so
eventually.
Would she be quicker? She would go by foot and just tell Brian to wait somewhere for her.
But yeah, you can do if you like. I'll get there eventually.
It'll take about the same amount of time to walk or drive through traffic, really.
I think she would tell Brian to get there and they meet up there and she would walk. She would go nuts sitting in the wagon just waiting for something to move. So
Yeah.
she will just jump off and will walk.
I think comedically then it's only appropriate that as you're walking up to the jail, you see Brian pull up in front of it.
You made it.
So did you? Well done.
Just give me a few minutes. I will see if I can get her out. And I would enter.
Behind the desk is a thick-moustached sergeant.
Good day. I'm here to collect a friend.
Good morning, miss. How are you doing? And pulls up a register. What would be your friend's name then?
sorry, just remember that she's blue and glowing.
It's Neverwinter. He works in a police station. He's seen worse.
Her name is Armin. She got here. I'm not sure. I think by mistake.
Yes. Armin of the cleanup crew.
Exactly. If I got the message from our boss right, he already paid. Maybe that I can just pick her up.
That seems right to me. We'll just get her out here, get her belongings, and you'll be free to go.
Could you just, excuse me, could you just tell me why is she in here?
She was charged with theft, grand theft, equine, and arson.
What did she steal?
Like I say, she was charged, but it seems these charges haven't been pressed. So
Okay. Well, if you could just get her, thank you.
no problem. You
Callie
wait
would
right
just-
here. And he doesn't
She
go
will not
anywhere.
move.
He doesn't go anywhere. But like picks up a small piece of copper, does the semantic components for message, and goes, "Yeah, Armin. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, someone's here to collect her. Brilliant, brilliant." And whilst you're standing right there, he goes back to his crossword.
Your content warning popped up.
Oh, yeah, no.
I hope that's not.
Do not be alarmed by last night's content warning, chat. I'm not going to be throwing mania, insanity, or gore to fit a medieval setting at you today.
Oh god. Well, that's a relief.
Thank goodness. That is a scary warning.
5 across, found on football fields.
Excuse me, sir.
GRA something something. Oh, sorry, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still waiting, but was my friend alone, or is it someone else to pick up?
Well, yes, I've got to watch the desk, and I.
Come again?
There'll be someone bringing her down now. I just did the old message.
Yeah. Did she have a companion, or was she on her own when she went to?
I'm not sure if I can disclose that information, or I'll keep mum. Usually the best bet.
Okay, then I will just wait for her. She will know. Thank you.
GRA something something, found on football fields.
I know the answer, but I'm not there.
Callie will just lean over and just point. It's an A and an S. It's grass.
Could be. Could be.
Definitely is.
I mean, but it's got to fit this other word down here. See? 5 down. Sweet. Cubes. Something GAR.
Well, that's a tricky one.
Across in the cell, Armin.
Yep.
A prison guard walks up and she addresses you. For a second you could almost think it's Callie. It's a tiefling, similar sort of complexion, except her horns are a different color, and not nearly so glittery.
She like perks up for a second and then like
And
visibly
full police
deflates.
uniform. Good morning.
Morning.
It would seem someone's here to collect you.
Really?
Yes, indeed.
Cool. Yay. And she'll get up and
Right. She leans back, pulls a lever, the door opens. Walk ahead, please. There's like yellow lines on the floor for you to follow.
oh god. Yep, I'll walk along.
She walks you out to the front the front of the cell, and off to the left there's the booth where you handed in all your possessions, including clothing, magic items, weapons, and armor. There's going to be... I don't know all of the items that you had on you, Armin, but there's going to be a long process of them going through each item one by one and handing it back to you. So, for example,
Okay.
spear, 1. Feather duster attached.
Yep.
Click. You know, that sort of thing. It's painful.
Yep. Okay. All right. Go through the entire thing, making sure that she gets everything back.
Of
Very
course.
particular about her stuff.
And you've got it all bundled up in a box. and you are brought through to the front where you can see Callie getting frustrated at a desk guard.
Callie,
Armin!
Callie, and she'll run over and like put the box down and give her a really big hug.
She's getting
Never leave again.
I just went a day on vacation. What on?
You left so fast. We thought Toby ate you.
Why on Toby wouldn't? I don't think he would eat me. I just went to visit the Scratticus. I plan to visit them for a day to just see how Ren and Fulna are doing and to help out with the animals. I've seen so many cool new animals, but let's get out of here quick before I murder that guy because he doesn't know what sugar is.
Okay.
And Callie would pull out a sugar cube out of her bag of many fun things and would just put it on
Here, like
the desk edge.
found on a
sir.
found on a football field. Gratitude? Nah, that's too many letters.
She will just pop over the sugar cube that is falling right in front of him. Thank you so much for your help. And she will just try to move Armin out. She will probably grab Armin's box and just start walking.
Oh yeah.
He like takes the sugar cube. I don't know what she means. Horse wouldn't fit anywhere in it. And you are back outside with Brian. Since we know in the meta that Vicky has watched last week's episode, I would like to wind forward through your journey to the mansion.
Yeah.
Yep.
However, if you would like
Recap.
any particular moments or any particular burning questions that Callie would ask, we'll make a little bit of time for that.
She would just... You stole what? Why?
Honestly, I didn't know we had stolen anything until later because I was flying up above the house, setting,
Okay.
you know, the like traps or something, and we came back down, and then like I found out that they had money, and
then
it was.
Ours, you burned... Why?
To be fair, I thought it was Toby, and he ate people.
Why do you think Toby is... I don't like him, I'm with you on that, but eating people?
We saw him.
You told me, but... Well, let's see when we're back if Toby is there.
Okay.
But,
And as we pan across, Bagger and Amethyst, Bilius drops you off and then says, well, you know, time is money. Wonderful meeting you. I'll see you all later on. And starts heading back. And you've got a little bit of a wait until you see another cart coming into view. Oh, hang on. Everything's fine. You've got a little bit of a wait until you see another cart coming into view. This one is painted completely white.
Oh my.
Even the cow is painted like whitewash, cheap white paint.
Alrighty then.
That's a good one.
Baga doesn't seem to get the joke. What?
Hey, what can I say? What can I say? It worked.
Callie, Armin, as Brian drives you up to the mansion, you can see. What do they see? Why don't we get a little bit of descriptive of your characters?
I'm gonna go first, Callie.
Sure. Callie would wave on the way. You would see a tall, slim tiefling with... Is her hair at least still white, or is it also just her skin turned, right?
Just the
Right?
skin, yeah. Just the
Okay,
skin.
so her hair's white. She has like golden freckles, and she has blue glowing skin.
Ooh!
And she's wearing some quite bashed up armor that is much too big for her. And she will look a bit worried. Yeah. But she would still wave over.
Okay. Hi.
And next to her would be...
Oh, Armin has all her stuff back on. She is kind of pale with really dark black hair up in a ponytail, and it looks all disheveled. Even more so with a bunch of black feathers all through it. And she also has gold eyes and butterfly wings, and looks very put together with her armor and dressed with a Raven Queen symbol on the front of her skirt and a feather duster attached to her spear behind her. Yeah.
Baga is standing next to Amethyst, and Baga is not a small person. She is 6 feet tall, and she has a very thick, athletic build. She is in half orc. However, she is put together pretty well. She has short, cropped black hair and it's wavy, and she's wearing what appears to be that faux noble kind of look. She has very clean pressed clothes. They're tailored to fit her perfectly, and she has on armor, and it's very shiny. It looks like it's been perhaps over polished. She has a great giant sword strapped to her back. She's waving back at the cart as it's coming up.
Okay, and you can call me Shorty because I'm the shortest person in the room here. Because I'm at least 3. Amethyst is at least 3 feet. You kind of see her. She looks kind of tan. She is a bit of a halfling here. And basically she has like gray eyes, sort of this. She's got some really kind of funky hair, kind of like a purple with gray, if you will. She's got these gray eyes, and she's like, "Oh, new people, hi." So she may, but the thing about her is that she might be a small little thing, but she's pretty strong. She's pretty strong. So she doesn't mind getting down deep. If she has to get down deep, she is. So she's like, "Oh, hi, how are you?"
All I'm picturing, or all I'm thinking of is, who said it? The Forest of Knees.
Oh, that was one of the first episodes where we had a small...
Was it Rombo?
Maybe? I'm not sure, but
Yeah,
we
she
had...
kept calling us a Forest of Knees.
Forest of Knees because everyone was so much taller.
That's great.
Yeah, when we arrived, Callie would jump off the wagon.
Yep. Hello.
So sorry for having you wait.
Yeah, sorry.
It's no problem. We're getting the lay of the land here and just kind of seeing what this is. Like, whoa.
And around this mansion, there are pumpkin patches. Pumpkin patches all around, growing sort of wild. There's some thickets in there, so the pumpkins aren't the biggest as they fight with the weeds. But there's some little green and orange and white pumpkins.
Aw.
Hey, we can make jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah. Is it near October?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh goodness.
Well, thank you, Brian, and you, driver, I don't know. And let's maybe just go to the mansion and see what we really should clean, or should we just decide on our own?
Yeah, are there people here?
Doesn't
Pulling out the
seem to
contract.
be. Who took the keys? Was it Amethyst or Baga?
Definitely not Baga.
Okay, so I'll probably take the keys. I got them.
Okay, if we have keys, then no one is there. Then we just make up what we have to clean. Callie would pull out the contract just to read. Is it the whole area or just the mansion that we have to clean?
Specifically says clearing ivy and spring clean. Remove dust, cobwebs, etc.
Okay, so I think we can just ignore what is happening here and just move up to the mansion.
Okay, let's go up.
Uh,
Up, I leap up.
There's a small balcony with a portico, stone steps, climb. The balcony hangs 10 feet above. You can see damage in some of the rocks where vines used to wrap around them. You can see like that staining on the pillars where plant life has been in the past. It looks old though, it doesn't look recent. The entrance is a double door with a giant's boar head crudely carved into it.
Gee, you must be one bored figure. I can't help it. I think I look at everything. I look at everything. I mean, it just looks so bored.
I
Okay,
don't get it.
it'll take you some time. You'll stick with me. You'll get used to it.
Okay.
Oh goodness.
So I get the key. So I got the keys. So I'll go up and try opening this door.
Yeah, it takes you a couple of goes to find the right key. But it's not rocket science. You'll get there. Beyond, you see a hall with minor decorations. There's a small table on the side. For some reason, there's a bowl with some rocks in it. They look like pebbles, like quite shiny rocks. Why they're there is a mystery. There's
Pick up a pebble.
Yeah, I think I will too. I'm gonna go over to that going, ooh, this has to mean something.
I put the pebble in my bag of pebbles.
The moment Armin picks it up, Callie would be like, Armin,
But they're so pretty.
we are in a house of someone.
Okay. I'll put it back.
Has Armin even got changed out of their prison clothes? Is this
Oh
like...
yeah, no, I put everything back on.
Okay.
There's
Also,
pebbles.
also of note in this corridor, you jumped on the first thing there. There's some stairs, which look as though they've been recently replaced. There's lots of fresh wood on these stairs. A door ahead and to the right. The door to the right seems to go back outside, although it looks like it's an internal courtyard. And to the left of the stairs, there is another door.
Door number 1 or door number 2?
And you can see there's really only very light dust around here. Not like it's caked in the stuff.
Take out my feather duster. My presto duster.
Let's just
Fancy
clean
magic
quickly
item.
through
A
here.
prestidigitation duster.
Yeah. And I will dust.
Ooh,
This is the
fancy.
first time you've used the prestidigitation duster, right?
Yeah.
My god, does it make things easy.
Wow. This is amazing.
Did you pick up the mop and bucket as well? You did, right?
We
Yeah, did you bring it with you? No, you weren't there.
no, they're back at the
We left it at the cleanup crew place, separated into separate rooms.
Yep, with the I remember I put a very big sign saying not to put the mop in the bucket.
Very
I drew
important.
little like skull and crossbones and yeah.
I mean, it probably won't be relevant today, so let's not worry about it. But anyway, yeah, you can clean the room in no time at all. Armin whips out their prestidigitation duster, and this small amount of dust seems to just disappear in front of them.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I wish I could do that.
You can try.
Okie dokie.
And it works beautifully.
It does. Ooh, I like.
Yeah. Makes things so much easier.
Thank you.
By the way, Kali would just lean against the door, just watching. She wouldn't clean. I'm not sure if Baga would clean or if she would just also wait and watch for proper work.
Yeah, Baga just kind of leans up next to Kali, arms crossed over their chest, and just kind of watches everyone. Clearly, Kali's the boss here, because Kali had the paper. Everyone knows the power's in the paper.
And yeah, when they're finished, I would say that door, and she would point to the door that is ahead that leads to somewhere inside.
Doors in the shape of a head.
No, it's ahead. I think it's just when we step
Is
in.
it literally like a head?
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Don't do that to me. I need coffee instead of tea, I think.
So through the door ahead, you can see a
Or is it a jar?
you can see a dining room, table and chairs, except not so much dust, but there's a lot of cobwebs in here.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I'm assuming the Presto Duster can clean cobwebs too.
Sure can.
Kelly would have a look around to see if she can see are the cobwebs normal size, big size.
Why don't you give me a nature check?
Oh god.
There you go. We're an hour in on the first roll.
We're on the edge of the Neverwinter Wood, are we? Aren't we?
Yep.
I want to keep an eye out for that spider.
Uh-oh.
Pauses mid-dust.
Kelly would be curious just what kind of
It looks
spider would do this, what kind and what size.
On a 10, like, I mean, these aren't small cobwebs. It's got to be like a family of spiders, or maybe one of them big wolf spiders. I mean, I don't know how spiders work. I
Wolf
mean,
spiders are terrifying.
does that mean do big spiders make bigger webs? I don't know. These are the questions that need to be answered. Thanks, Callie.
Wolf spiders have all their babies on their back, and then they scuttle away when you try to shoo them. Ugh.
She would probably have a look around to see if she can see a spider. She doesn't care about the webs. She know Armin has this.
In the dining room, there are
Armin's
two
now
more doors.
frozen.
Okay.
There's an internal door to the left and an external door to the right. Seems like it's going to the same courtyard as the door in the last room.
So which one should we go through this time?
Can I check for that creepy spider?
Make me a perception check.
Oh god.
There's no spider here.
Oh god dang it. Okay, I will tentatively continue my cleaning.
You are free to split up. You don't have to move as a party, the dungeon master said cunningly. You can split up and do things separately should you wish.
Well, while she's going over there, I'll go the other side.
Just stay
Within visual
in
distance.
range
Oh, of
to
course.
at least that we can call each other. We have seen strange things in our cleanup jobs. Look out for giant rats, maybe. They are tricky.
Strange things don't bother me. I'm strange anyway.
So where exactly would you like to go, Amethyst? Was it in the door to the left in the previous room, the door to the left in the dining room, or one of the external doors?
I'll go to the door to the left in the dining room.
Sure. This door is sort of like a swing door. It leads into a kitchen. You can see there is another external door here that goes outside, straight opposite this door. It has a large hole in the bottom corner. It looks as though creatures have managed to make their way in. It seems this place has been abandoned again for a little while. There's a fireplace to the right, some ornaments on there with cobwebs on, and to your left there is a door which almost undoubtedly leads to the pantry.
Aha! Wow, there's a lot of doors in
the
this
pantry.
place. There's a lot of doors in this place.
Meanwhile, Kali would be also in the dining room, but just open the door that goes to the probably courtyard, just to open it and just to peek out, if it's really the courtyard.
Callie, you found the ivy. However, on the other side of the courtyard, it seems there is another set of buildings which are attached to these, but don't seem accessible from the rooms you've been in so far.
Okay.
As soon as Baga sees the ivy, just whips out the sickle.
I'd like to equip my sickle.
Prepared. That is good thinking.
I am
Sickle.
gardening.
Armin, we would go outside to clean the ivy. Yell if there's anything.
So, stone steps lead
Okay.
down. Stone steps lead down to a flagstone courtyard that has a pillared arcade to the east. 7 windows on the upper level overlook the courtyard, in the middle of which is the 5-foot stone well, which is where all of the ivy vines are protruding from. It looks like they're gushing out of the well almost.
Okay.
Well, that's not good.
Let's start hacking. Kali would get out her axe. It's a bit big probably, but she would still be like cutting bits of ivy branches.
Baga, as you make your way across the courtyard, one of the windows catches your eye. Library.
Libraries are full of paper.
They are. Where did you see a library?
Look, the window.
Oh. Well, I guess later on we will also have to go through there and see if everything is clean.
That sounds like a good idea.
Then let's get ready here and see if we can join the others. Still not sure how we can get up there, but...
Oh, there were stairs in the first room.
Oh, okay. You're right. The stairs.
Baga doesn't really start hacking or doing anything, just kind of looking at Callie, waiting.
Callie would work for a few minutes until she realizes that Baga is still watching. Just start maybe there. Just hack whatever you can and loosen it.
Okay.
Please. Thank you.
Baga starts working the sickle.
And there's nothing strange about this ivy. It's just, good old-fashioned, honest work. You pop back the ivy and away it goes. Let's go across to Amethyst in the kitchen.
Yes, I'm kind of looking around here. What are some of the trinkets that are on the fireplace?
Oh, they're just like a pewter goblet. There's a wooden pestle and mortar.
Ooh.
Nothing really of great value, just sort of things you would expect to find in a kitchen.
Okay. So I'm gonna kind of look around here. Is there anything that maybe I can use to maybe clean or maybe clear off?
Yeah, sure. What are you thinking?
I don't know. Like any cloths or something?
Sure. There's a
Here.
Oh.
There we go. Armin, the cleaning items dispenser.
Thank you. I could use this because I just don't. Oh, this dirt and dust is just making me.
I also have
ick.
rubber gloves. Do you need some?
Yes, that would be very helpful. Thank you. Okay, I'll put on the gloves.
Always gotta carry extras.
Yes, I think so. That's smart. I like you. All right, so I'll go around and I'll just start kind of slowly start cleaning and just kind of looking around saying, oh, if only I could be in a kitchen like this.
Right?
Yeah, Amethyst gets easily distracted by a few things. It's like, oh boy, if only. And she kind of trails off in thought and just kind of wandering around. It's like,
You look back over and half the kitchen's clean.
how?
Huh?
Gee, you're like Magic Maid.
I am. Oh, that would be a really good company name. Magic Maids.
Yes.
Writing it down.
You need an advertisement or a commercial or somebody to maybe do a jingle for you? I can do that. I can even come up with a Magic Maid song.
Oh my gosh. Love it.
So yeah, I'll be cleaning around and as I'm cleaning, I'll start humming a tune. It's like, Magic Maid, what kind of song can I make out of that?
Armin eyes the hole. You said it was like near the pantry?
Mm-hmm.
The pantry's not open yet, right?
Pantry's not open. Sorry, no. This that's actually on the external door. The hole. Big
Oh,
enough
okay.
for a small dog or large
A large rat.
creature.
Armin flips over her duster to the pointy end and thaumaturgies the door open.
The door strains against its lock.
You have the keys, right?
Yes, I do. Nice. Give her the keys. Swing over. Here.
Catch them. I'll go and I'll unlock the door, and then I'll step back.
Okay.
And I'll thaumaturgy the door open.
The door thaumaturgies itself open with a bang. And outside you can see pumpkin patches and a path.
Oh.
It seems you found the side entrance.
Oh, all right.
Okay. And still kind
And I'll open the pantry.
The pantry is nearly empty. There are some burlap sacks and cloth bags in here, most of which seem to have been moth-eaten or nibbled by larger creatures. They are mostly empty except for husks. And there are more spider webs in here. In fact, a large amount of spider webs, but not hanging across the ceiling. These spider
Like
webs
around it.
are wrapped around creatures roughly the size of about, I don't know, maybe a sea rat, like 1.5 feet long and kind of big.
Callie. Callie. I still have my pointy end out.
Callie would just stop and Baga, I think they need our help inside. Let's just do this later. And she would just follow Armin's voice into the kitchen.
Callie.
Does Barker
On my
follow?
way.
Okay, follows.
As you both leave the courtyard, a spider, a glowing back, scuttles out of the well and off towards one of the opposite rooms.
We didn't see it, right? It's been happening behind us.
Does anyone have a passive perception higher than 15?
Yes, I have a passive perception of 16.
But you're
Fortunately,
inside.
you're not there. I meant Callie or Barker.
No.
My passive perception is 8.
Nice. Nice.
Mine's is-
Choice passive
mine-
perception.
At least a 13, but it's still not enough.
Not enough. Okay. So unfortunately, you two do not see that, and you can go and join Armin in the pantry and Amethyst. In the kitchen or the pantry, Amethyst. Are you still cleaning, or have you
I'm
stopped?
like-
I think I've just stopped now, especially since I noticed that Armin wants to take a look at the pantry and see all the those little spider webs and
I
things.
opened it, but I'm not in it.
Yeah.
Callie, I don't think normal spiders do this.
What? Callie would just look inside.
They're like giant, or larger than normal spidered up carcasses.
But there's no spider here. She would step in the pantry because it's Callie, and she would have a look around, probably with the axe, just moving a few things around to see are there any holes, any way you can enter this room except through the door.
It seems like they are just using the door. There's no other thing. Give me a inspection. Inspection sounds wrong.
Investigation.
That's the one. Yeah, no, they must be using the door. There's nothing else really of note in this room.
It looks gross, but there's nothing here. Just should we pile them outside and just burn it to clean it up? Because I guess we have to clean it up.
I guess so, but like, I poke one of the dead things with my spear. Is there a way to tell how long ago this was? Like, can I see if I can?
Sure, make me a nature check, I guess.
Okay.
Would anyone else
Alright,
like to do
plus-
something?
All right, +0. Let's do this. Nope.
They'd be bugs. They could have been here months or hours. You're not sure.
Mm.
They're still squishy, but doesn't like haven't you heard spiderwebs make things stay squishy anyway? Like,
Yeah.
how about
Mm.
Barger and Amethyst? What are you guys up to?
Aga waits for instructions holding sickle.
Yeah, I'm just going, what did I sign up for here?
Cleaning up spider dirt stuff. Let's just carry everything outside that's in the pantry and just pile it up. Armin, does the door go outside?
Yep.
Then let's pile it outside, and then we can maybe burn it in the end.
Yep. And there's a big hole in the door.
Armin would grab one of the dead things and would just carry it.
You mean Callie?
Okay. Callie, yeah. It's too late. I'm so sorry, guys. It has been a long day.
Frog marching Armin around.
Yep.
She would look at the door. Just maybe we should fix that afterwards. Just
Yeah.
if we can
I'll write
find
it
some
on my
wood.
list.
And you
And she
do.
would carry out, and she would ask Baga if Baga would be willing to help, because I think by now Callie understood. Give instructions.
Okay.
Baga is not shy about picking up all the gross things.
There are a total of 7 rats.
How many can I fit into my big muscly arms?
Good question. Why don't you give us an athletics check?
Okay. Oops.
About 2. You can hold one under each arm like holding pigs, you know.
I take these outside.
Then, yeah, we will do multiple walks, I guess, and carry them outside and pile them up.
She picks things up, she puts them down.
Real easy.
Wow.
The pantry looks a lot better now.
See, it's teamwork. That works.
Armin, maybe just dust quickly through it, and then
Already halfway done
pantry's
dusting.
done.
Yep. Already on it. 30 seconds later, the pantry's clean.
She's the best magic maid there is. Hey!
Still a lot of ivy outside that need to be cleaned.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
we
I mean,
should-
I could clean it pretty well, but it'll still be there.
Then let's give Baga and me some time to
I
clean up
can.
the ivy first.
I mean, do you want us to help? We can help.
Sure.
Yeah, we can
I
help.
think every hand would be good because the courtyard is quite big.
I think I have a dagger or something.
Do you have a sickle? Pulls it out.
Yeah, sadly, I do not. I have a maul, but I don't think crushing the leaves is gonna help much.
Yeah, I only have like a mace. I have that with me. I have. Yeah, I got like simple weapons, rapier, but mostly mace is one of my favorites. But I can't use it in this case.
Baga
Cool.
will pull a hand axe off of her belt, and she has 2 of them.
Oh, there we go. Problem
Thank
solved.
you. Yeah, that works.
She just kind of holds it.
Okay, I take it.
Okay.
Wow.
Can I use the other one?
Okay.
Oh. Remember, I'm a little thing.
Well, it's just a hand axe, so it's like probably a battle axe for
Yeah.
Amethyst, like a giant.
Instead of a one-handed weapon,
I'll
it's
do
a two-handed weapon.
Oh, geez. Baga's greatsword is probably taller than you.
I'd say maybe like this much.
That's adorable.
I love it.
Let's then go outside courtyard cleaning it up because Baga spotted a library up there, so there are more rooms we need to check.
Yeah, libraries are
Ooh.
usually dusty,
Okay.
and I want to keep an eye out for any other signs of abnormal spider things.
Back to the
While we
courtyard.
Hack
and
away at
start
these.
If
hack
anyone is
ivy again.
keeping an eye out whilst you start hacking away at the ivy again, why don't you make me a perception check?
All right, roll 20. Please be
Anyone?
nice.
Anyone who wants to be keeping an eye out?
Baga has single determination to
What
guard
is
him.
with roll 20? It hates us.
And I honestly doubt Callie would keep an eye open because she's outside, she's cleaning ivy, she wouldn't. If there was something dangerous, she was already there and she wasn't attacked, so for her it's safe place.
On the opposite side of the courtyard, you can see similar, like, external doors to the kitchen and the hall, which lead to some other rooms. The one on the right, which would be the most southwest from where you are, you look at it, and for a moment in the glass, and there's someone standing in that doorway.
Do you get
As you look away and look at the other people, and then look back again, they're gone.
what the hell?
What, Armin?
No one else see that?
No?
Ooh, what? I've been trying to
I
hold
s-
this thing.
I swear I just saw a person standing
But
in
no
that
one-
doorway.
Should be here.
A person?
Yeah.
Did you make any details?
Could I make any details?
Not on a 10, it was just like a silhouette.
Yeah, no, it was just like a silhouette.
Oh, so it's kind of a shadowy figure, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we finish here or do we want to check it out?
What sort of progress have we done with the
yeah.
ivy?
Yeah, good question.
Good question. Let's make some athletics checks. Everyone give me an athletics check. Let's see how we all get on.
Oh, now I roll good.
No, roll good.
Athletics? Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, how do I roll this? I'm a little
So
stuck.
on your character sheet, just on the
Yeah.
left there, you should see skills. Just click on the word athletics and it'll roll it for you.
Okay. gotta find it.
I feel like I should have like creepy Scooby-Doo music playing.
I mean, we can, if we want to lighten the tone a little bit, we can totally do that.
6:30. I'm looking for skills and I can't find it.
It should be over near the attributes on the left.
Okay.
In the core tab.
You're on the core.
left, you have exactly.
Yeah. So let's see. Athletics. It's near intelligence and wisdom.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
Perfect.
There we go.
Okay.
A 7. So you're just about picking up the axe.
Unwieldy.
However, we do not single anyone out in these sorts of team efforts. As a team, you managed to clear the ivy successfully. Maybe some of you might suspect that some of you are pulling your weight more than the others, but that is entirely your own opinions.
Pulling my weight, that's what I've been doing with this axe.
You did quite a good job, I guess.
Thank
Should
you.
we-
For now, the
And
ivy
that's-
is abated.
Maybe we should check that out.
We have to get through all the rooms anyhow, so why not? Where that one? And Callie would just carefully walk towards. Was it a door or was it a window where you've seen a?
Yeah, was it a door, right? Or window?
It's a door.
Yeah, it was a door.
Just be careful, everyone. We don't know what or who is in here that shouldn't be. Maybe has the door a lock?
Mm.
The door is locked.
Amethyst, you have the keys.
I gave it to her. I point to Armin.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I have the keys.
We need to open the door. It's locked.
I'll hand them back. Or hand them up to you.
Okay.
Keys?
Keys.
Alright,
Okay.
through the door.
Yep. So I'll
Trying. Go on. Trying all of the keys. None of them seem to fit this lock.
Okay, wait. Before one of the keys went in there, now none of the keys. We got a problem here, people.
Then I guess we need to find another way around. I don't want to.
Is there a window
break in?
next to the door? Or like,
I mean, there's a glass panel in the door.
I mean, like, are there windows facing where we are?
No, there's a glass panel in the door, which you can see
Darn
a
it.
limited amount. There's a wall opposite, and maybe the edge of like what looks like a steel bench. Steel bench. Ooh.
A steel bench.
Can we go around from inside?
Well, good question. You didn't see any entrances to this section of the house. There's another door over to the left, but you can't see a door adjoining this wall that you can see on this door here. You could try going upstairs and seeing if there's an entrance from the upstairs.
Yeah, let's try that.
Yes, then let's go back and go upstairs, do one room after the other, and everyone just keep eye and ears open on someone inside here.
Yep.
Okay.
That sounds like a plan.
Go back to the hall, I guess, and up the stairs.
Up the stairs. This leads you to the upstairs hall. The walls of this L-shaped hall are lined with closed doors and shuttered windows. Between them are hooks where decorations are hung. A fireplace along one wall has a large insectoid head mounted above it, and natural light enters through a hole in the roof at the east end of the hall. The floor beneath the collapsed roof is it's been essentially, you can see where an old roof has been. It looks like a roof collapsed here, and they didn't replace it; they just left it open above the courtyard.
Oh, we should maybe note that and just inform Philip, but the contract doesn't say anything about repairs, so
No.
just be careful.
I'll make a note of it.
The floor could be maybe weakened, not sure.
Yeah.
Are there how many doors are?
Well, there's windows to your, as you come up the stairs, there's windows to your left, and you can see looking out them the roof of the kitchen and pantry. It's a tiled, sloped roof, so nothing to do there. Ahead and to the right, there are some double doors which lead to the arcade you saw outside. Just a walkway across the top. Back behind you, which is more towards where you were, you can see double doors leading onto the balcony that you saw above the entrance. To the right, you can see another door which matches the door below, which you did not investigate. And to the south, you can see a door on the right, which looks as though it may, a small wooden door on the right, and a set of double doors ahead, which are made of some metal. Perhaps lead.
This place has too many doors.
Yeah.
I'm giving up drawing this because I can't. I just can't.
I'll have to
bring
go
it
back
together.
and rewatch
If
this
you
to make
would
a map.
like to look at this map yourselves at home, we are using the Dungeons and Dragons Essential Starter Kit, and we are using the Woodland Manse as our base for this little mission today. However, do not be afraid, we are not spoiling the story because we're playing sometime after the events of what happened in the Essential Starter Kit.
So we're just using the place. Great. I think the last door you described is the one that Callie would be interested in because it's different. So she would step over, just eyeing it, trying if it opens.
These doors look very heavy and they feel very locked.
Let's try keys again.
Okay, here you go. Wings the keys over to Callie.
Callie will grab the keys and will try every key on the key ring.
Yeah, see if you get any luck.
4 keys look right for this lock. You know, the right shape at least, but none of them fit.
Don't fit. I guess we're not supposed to go in here and clean up.
But that's where I saw the person.
You sure?
Yeah.
Callie will just knock or bang on the door, just like, someone in there? And would then put her ear against the door.
Make me a perception check.
God. Ooh.
You want to use my cup?
Oh yes, thank you.
There is a sound, kind of like wind blowing.
Okay. I hear wind. Maybe it has an open roof on the other side as well. I will give Armin back the cup and the keys back to Amethyst.
Thank you.
Well, I guess we'll
have to take back this check from Publishers Clearinghouse. No,
do the next
it's
door.
an old joke.
Maybe
What?
next door.
Next one? Yeah.
Well, the next door
door.
along is that small wooden door, and this one is not locked. It opens easily. I cannot find the
Ooh.
track I'm looking for either. It opens easily and reveals a lot of cobwebs,
Ugh.
which have a
Ooh.
tunnel work
Ugh.
through them, as though someone has just walked through them without really bothering to tidy up much.
Like
Human size?
form, like, or just like a tunnel?
See, could be.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Ugh.
no. Oh, yeah.
Gives a new meaning to walking into spider webs.
Oh, it's like that scene in Indiana Jones with all the spiders. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh. I hate it. I hate it.
Yes,
Nope.
that's a lot to clean here. She would just carefully use her axe to clean a bit and see if anything moves.
No, 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 no.
You hear things moving from deep within the cobwebs.
Hard pass. All right, we just have to burn the house down now. Let's go.
You're not burning down a house.
There's a spider in it.
No, you use
The only
Windex.
option, kill it with fire.
Windex. Windex.
Anyone has an idea how we get rid of all of this? Because I'm afraid this is cleaning for us.
As you make the first stroke of your duster and magically reveal these books and one large mandibled face with about 1,000 eyes staring at you. It's about
Oh, Armin. Oh, she hopped back so fast.
You will get an excited squeak from Callie, like, "Oh, spider!"
I screech, which I won't do into my microphone. Just
How big?
are we talking like Shelob size?
we're not talking like Shelob, like that's huge. No, we're talking about
Like Mirkwood
the
spiders.
body is about 1/2 foot across, 6 inches across. With legs, you're looking at maybe a foot to 1.5 feet. 30 centimeters to 45 centimeters.
That's okay-ish.
Is it alive?
It seems to be appraising you, Callie. Skitters down the shelf towards you.
Oh, it likes you.
Armin moves further back.
Callie would pull out a ruby salad leaf from her pocket, just like holding it to the spider. You're a good boy?
The spider doesn't seem to react to the salad, but it does sort of put a leg on your arm, and then another leg on your leg, and just sort of starts climbing you.
Could Callie...
Callie, no.
Callie would probably, because it's Callie, Vicky would die by now. Callie would try to just like hold it. Just like catching the body, just like that she can hold it in front of her. Like, no.
Like a baby.
Yes.
As you hold it, you see its legs trying to move.
We
It
will
sort
bring you
rips
outside
onto your
with her.
like forearms.
Yeah. As long as it's just gripping. We will bring you outside. You shouldn't
Oh.
be in here.
I just had the creepiest music
Don't do that.
shuffle on my thing.
No creepy music.
It was called Infestation by Midnight Syndicate. It's like the little plunking noises that like get faster.
Yep.
I'm skipping this.
Callie, as you hold this creature, you realize, and some of you may see it. I don't know who's shied back with Armin and who stayed in the study. But you'll certainly see on the bookcases, especially on some of like the leaf on the books, like the gold leaf and stuff. various colors are reflecting off them. Started off sort of lime green, and now it's a sort of deep pinky red.
Armin, it's a chain. It's a like the one we saw in the woods. It's a pretty one.
Yeah, is the red a good color? I feel like the red's not a good color.
Red is so pretty. Roses are red. Those are pretty.
Blood is red. Is the noise coming from it?
No. As you look down, thank you very much, Sphinx Ral, for gifting those 5 subs. If you've gifted or if you've gained a sub this session, let us know. You can gift an advantage to a player. There seems to be 1, 2, 4, 7, 10, 12, 15 small versions of this spider, 20, 25 versions of this spider, calling out from the bookcase and underneath the cobwebs towards Callie's legs.
Kelly, there's like
Maybe they're following their
They
mom.
all show this pinky red color, and they begin to climb your boots.
The moment they're getting close, Callie would walk towards the hall again and would see if they are following. And she would still carry the spider.
They're following you.
She will go downstairs, still holding the spider.
They follow
I need
you.
someone to open the front door,
distracted.
please.
One is looking at you, Armin. Just one of the little ones, just like 1,000 tiny beady little eyes.
I will follow Callie because it's staring at me.
How close do you let it get?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, not within touching distance.
Okay.
Like, it'll get up close and I'm gonna move. Like,
There's a couple of others that trail off. One seems to be sort of heading towards Barger, and one heads towards Amethyst. How are they reacting?
Baga would have been in the room, just kind of fists on hips, watching Callie do all of this. And then as soon as Callie says somebody opened the door, Baga just kind of nonchalantly turns and just walks away and moves for the door. Doesn't seem to notice that a spider or anything is coming up on her.
Okay, excellent. So the spider, as Callie, as you no, not Callie, Armin, as you back away from this thing and start to follow, or Amethyst, as you're in the room, you'll see Barga turn away and start heading towards where Callie's going to the door. The little spider's just started climbing the back of its legs.
Oh.
Her legs, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at this because I'm getting fascinated. Like, oh, this is kind of cool. It's like, wow, but oh, hi, little spider. Oh my goodness. It's the shiny thing. She's like distracted by shinies.
Yeah, and it's sort of like this pinky red on its back on this one is sort of starting to turn purple, and it shines like a jewel.
Oh, how pretty. How pretty you are. Oh my goodness.
trying to resist calling the little baby ones cute.
Yes, these are
So
pretty.
conflicted.
Yes, it's just like it's a shiny thing. She's kind of distracted. And she's going because she's not very smart sometimes. So it's like this is like a cool thing for her, and it's like, oh wow, I like this. It's cute little things. They're so shiny. They could be diamonds. Oh.
It skitters towards you a little.
What? Hello.
And
Look at this.
if your hand's close, it will try to climb your hand. If your leg's close, it will start to climb your leg.
Okay. Now, does it have it? So this is just like spider. Do spiders have any kind of language to them?
Chittering.
Before I answer, I'll check.
Yeah, they got different languages I
Oh
can
my god,
speak.
have I not got that in? Spooter.
Spooter. I have a returning spider that makes a web on my car each night. That I have named him. I think we call
Yeah,
him.
unfortunate. Okay, you can make me a nature check.
A nature check. Okay.
the Maharishi donating £10. Thank you so much. Let us know where you would like that auto success to go. Well, on a nat 1, yes, they speak Infernal.
Hmm. Don't have that.
That's what all the hissing and skittering is. They're just speaking Infernal all the time.
Yeah.
Chatterboxes.
I can't be celestial with it. Dang. I can't be magical with it. Well, maybe. I could give it a shot. And see what happens. I'll try.
Oh, you speak celestial?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
yeah.
that's awesome. I turn back and I hear you like, you know celestial?
Yes, I do.
Still scooching away from the spider.
Yes, that's one of the many I know.
The spider seems to be
cool.
increasing speed towards you, and the more distance you put between it, the faster it gets to try and close the distance. It's like making little jumps, like 1 foot at a time, and then 2 foot at a time.
no.
Like, it can really jump, actually.
Oh, the jumping spiders are the worst.
Yeah.
Why couldn't it be one of the cute ones that do this? You know? Like little colorful peacock spiders. They have little arms. And they dance.
Does anyone remember the request of the druid?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do.
Request of the druid? What?
Crud nuggets.
What did my... I remember
Yep,
briefly.
He wanted a sample. Preferably alive.
Have fun? Callie does remember that.
And Bugger,
While
you
it's
get an
following me.
automatic success from the Maharishi.
Thank you.
Okay, while it's following me, take out my cup.
Your listening cup.
Yep. Is it big enough? To like...
For the baby one, it'll be a squish.
Oh. Okay.
But it would fit, it just wouldn't be comfortable.
Yeah. I don't want to like... smoosh it.
As you stop to look in your pack, do you stop?
Oh. No, like while I was like, I'm like, you know.
Make me a deck save.
Oh crap. I'm trying to keep moving while I'm doing this. This is gonna be so difficult. Okay.
On a 16, you see this spider launch itself as it jumps 10 feet.
Oh my god.
But you're able to dodge out of the way. This is a baby.
Oh boy.
I'll take. Okay, I'll take. Do I have any type of like pan or?
You saw a pestle and mortar in the kitchen that were quite large.
Like, do I have like like camp, like cooking camp stuff?
Which
know?
equipment set did you take when you made your character?
Explorer's pack?
Oh yeah, you'll have a pan or a saucepan in there.
Okay, is that big enough?
Sure.
Okay, I take the plate and the pan. And I'll just, walk calmly toward it. Hi, little spider.
How far away are you?
I'm walking closer to it. I don't know.
Looking at you.
You want to come with me and get on this plate?
Who currently has eyes on Armin? Amethyst, right? You're still upstairs with Armin.
Mm-hmm. I am.
So, Amethyst, you see Armin sort of like gather their plate and saucepan and start approaching this spooder. This spooder is looking at them much like the spooder is looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
When it leaps right at Armin's face.
Ah!
Ooh!
I try to get it in the pan.
Deck save.
Ooh.
'Cause I was holding my hands like below the camera. Oh!
Oh, you're
I'm dexterous
fine.
as all get out.
Right.
With a 22, you get that pan up as well, and
Pan.
it's in the pan.
Pan plate. Like when you capture a bug inside to take it outside.
Yep.
Downstairs,
Yeah.
Callie, as you march
Oh
this
no.
larger spider towards the door with this entourage of spiders, this veritable little sea of spiders following you. Barger, I assume, overtakes to open the door.
Yes, open door.
As they walk in front, you can see a spider nestling in the small of their back. Are they wearing robes, sorry, or armor?
I am wearing chainmail.
Okay, so it's sort of like creating a small web on the back of their chainmail and resting there. And it has gone an orangey yellow color.
I see that, right? If it's... Aga, just not to scare you, you have a spider on you. We should maybe try to get it off afterwards.
Okay.
Callie would all the way or in between just talk to the spider like, you're a good one, and I hope all your children follow you and find a nice place outside for you, because inside you're not welcome. And she would just be like, and we'll walk towards the door.
Part of me
Mhm.
feels like taking one of the babies is a horrible decision. And the
We will
mom
see.
might try to eat me in my sleep.
We will see.
And
still
that's
not
how
sure
Armin dies.
I think that's a perfect thing to just leave hanging over you, to be honest. That'll probably plague Armin for many nights.
It really will. Like,
Oh no.
oh god.
Callie, you can take the spider out, and the little sea of spiders follows you, all except for the one on Barger's back.
Okay.
No
Callie
one-
would...
Near Amethyst?
The one there,
Okay.
Amethyst, yeah, and the one in the saucepan are also still up there.
Yep. I forgot one.
Callie would walk a bit outside to the pumpkin fields and then would just set the spider down.
Spider
It-
Pied Piper.
You set the spider down, but it does not set you down. As you start to lift off, it's still holding on to your forearms.
It lifts Callie up by the forearms.
That would be interesting.
Like
Baga
spider
has
dirty
followed.
dancing.
Don't put baby in the corner.
You need to let go now, please. I just need to find you a new place. I'm sorry. We are here to clean up. And she would just not aggressively, but like try to move her hands.
So not aggressively, just doing a little shake. It doesn't really
Let go.
doesn't let go, no. You see it sort of contort its body, so it points its rear towards you slightly, and there's a little jet as a little bit of web hits you. Like
No,
hits
no.
your mid region.
Okay. She would hold her father away
Like when a baby pees on you.
a bit. She will try the thing of setting it behind a pumpkin and pulling her hands away. So basically that the pumpkin is between the spider and her arms, that she can just pull them out.
As you
Don't
pull
know if
your
it
arms
works.
away, 4 legs come with your arms, but the spider does not. You just rip them away.
You will hear Callie scream because that is not what she wanted to do. Oh my god!
Oh
Oh my god.
8 legs grow in their place.
On the spider, not on my arm, I hope.
On the
right?
spider. The spider now has 10 legs.
What is this
She will
spider?
carefully try to pull off the legs of her arms if she can, please.
They seem really stuck. Give me an athletics check.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Athletics.
Like when
Athletics.
Spider-Man is like, stop sticking, and
Yeah.
he just
So
sticks
what,
to everything.
what is the armor on your forearms made of, Kelly?
Well, she's wearing chainmail, so not
Hmm.
sure, but I would guess leather around the arms.
Leather around the arms? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like these legs have worked their way through the armor. As you start to pull on a 13, you don't pull hard enough to pull it out of your arm, but you do see blood start to be drawn.
Oh dear.
Okay. Baga, we should get back inside. She would just leave the legs on her arm. She would just turn around. She would probably be crazy enough to just try to kick it off.
Oh, sorry everyone, I think we just had an internet dip there. Zoom and OBS both went down for just a second, but I
Oh.
believe we're all back and carrying on. Everything's fine. Didn't go down
Yep.
enough
Well,
to
I had to
end
mute myself to scream.
there. There. If you could just,
Because it was waiting, and I'm like, I don't want to scream in your ears.
if you could just repeat that last sentence you said there, Callie.
She would turn around, turn to Baga. We need to go inside, but before we leave, she would try to get the spider off Baga.
Baga has just been standing there watching you this whole time. And when you say, let's leave, Baga goes, okay. Doesn't seem to be bothered by the spider at all.
Callie would use the back, like the handle of her axe, just to try to kick it down, not to kill
Seems
it.
pretty attached. As you look at the armor, that rust? Baga polishes their armor like loads. That can't be rust, surely.
Baga, stop for a second. Please don't move. The spider doesn't want to leave your armor.
Okay.
And it's making it dirty. I'm not sure you will be happy about that part.
Well, and then Baga starts like trying to twist around and look at themselves and just little circles spinning.
Just wait a second. Stand still. Don't move, please.
Okay.
And Callie would use the other side of her axe to just like, if the spider goes off without legs, so be it.
Yeah. You chop the spider. The spider falls off and hits the ground with a pathetic sort of noise. It sort of splats on the ground. And its light goes out.
Now I feel bad.
Now we go inside, Baga, quick, and we clean up inside, please. And Callie would kind of go into a light run towards the house.
Behind you, the giant spider and all the other spiders go what can only be described as an angry red color.
No!
Oh no!
Back upstairs, Amethyst. You were playing with a spider.
Oh no!
But I didn't set. But you know what? Hearing what's going on around me, because I do have the power. Because I'm gonna see if I can try to do like a little chant or something. You know, because I have some religious background. So let me see if I can do a little like that. Wouldn't it be doing like a little meditation or something around the spider? What happens to? I want to see what happens to that.
Sure. Give me a performance check. Performance.
Let's check. Okay.
Okay, yeah, on a 9. It seems the spider is entranced with you. It seems to go from purple back to sort of a pinky red and then a deeper red and.
Ooh. So I'm kind of doing something like this, kind of like a kind of like a magic, like woo. Now, is it kind of following my fingers as I'm doing this?
It is, yeah.
Oh, okay, the spider. It's probably going, whoa, what's going on here? I'm probably making it dizzy.
It's after like a spin, it sort of stops and then just starts focusing on you, I guess, rather than your hand.
What are you looking at me for?
So, Armin, you've captured one in a pot, right? And you turn around to look back towards Amethyst in the library. They have a spider in front of them. And just as they're going, hey, what are you doing? The spider makes a leap for them.
Yeah.
Oh no, Amethyst, no!
Amethyst, please make me a dex save.
Oh, I sure will.
Oh, wow, nat 20. So it's diving for your
Capturing the
face.
pot.
What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna put my hand up and say, "Oh no, you don't."
Sure, you can catch it on a nat 20. You can catch it, certainly.
Yep, I'm gonna catch
Oh,
it.
no.
Say, "Oh no, you don't." I was gonna hold on to it.
Just by its round body. Like a baseball.
Yeah, there you go, like a softball.
Its legs are like moving for a second, and then they just grip around your palm.
Oh no!
Oh, I got you.
At this point, I guess
It's
you hear
got
the
you.
door downstairs slam.
Mm-hmm. I hope Baga was following Kali.
Yes.
Good. Yes, door slam.
You all go back upstairs, or?
Kali would...
Ellie.
I'm not sure if Baga wants to have a look at her armor. Then Kali would maybe help her to get it like halfway off that Baga can see.
Baga would not insist on it, but if you mentioned it, Baga would, yeah.
Then we will try that, and Kali would be insane enough to pull out the legs now, probably whimpering every time.
Why don't you give me an athletics check, and Baga, why don't you give me a con save?
Okay. Baga would probably
Con save?
offer to help Kali. Let's see.
Oh!
Oh
no.
Oh no.
So the first couple of legs come away easy. Some armor comes away with it, though, Callie. It's been embrittled badly. The next legs are a little more stuck, and Baga, this hurts when they pull on it.
How, so, I'm so sorry. How did they?
I don't
Just-
like this.
Hold on. We're almost finished. Kelly would carefully try to pull out more the rest.
I mean, I'm not gonna make you take hit points of damage, but it hurts.
Baga starts ugly crying.
It is almost a point of damage. That's how much it hurts.
Emotional damage.
I am so sorry. She's looking at her arms that are still stuck with spider legs, but well, we have the part of the armor. I'm sorry, the spider broke them.
Not my armor.
We will maybe can fix it later. Could you maybe help to pull
You're still
them
standing near
out
the
of
door?
my arms? Yes.
As some webbing catches the door. At around that time, Callie, where the spider spat on you starts to feel tingly. As you can see, your chain
No.
has corroded.
She would try to like get it off. I don't like this place, Armin.
Ellie!
The spiders are mean.
I told you.
So the legs are still sticking out of Callie?
Yeah.
Let's try to
Bug
pull
is
them
like-
out.
Thanks.
Sure, make me an athletics check. And Callie, why don't you make me a con save?
Okay.
Wow, them athletics checks do not like you today. That is enough, though. That will be enough. As you're an opposite person pulling in just the right angle, you can pull away these legs. And Callie, it doesn't hurt that bad. Sort of like,
Okay.
you know when someone like, you know when you have an injection, like a shot or something? Just
Okay.
hurts like that.
Great example. Is the leather also like broken and crumbled, or is the leather still okay?
The leather seems to be okay.
Ouch. Thank you, Baga.
I'm sorry. Just throws the legs aside and wipes a big crocodile tear.
Oh.
I'm sorry for your armor and that the
It's
it
okay.
worked so well in the beginning. They're mean spiders. Philip didn't tell us anything about that part. Should we just go upstairs and see what the others are doing?
Okay.
And we need to find another way out. I don't want to get out that door again. I don't want to face those things. Okay, let's go upstairs.
Abaga will follow.
And upstairs, you see Armin clutching a pot and Amethyst clutching a spider.
Amethyst, be careful. These things shoot webs that destroys metal.
As I hear that, I say, "Hold this real quick." And I take just really quick. I take my shield out and put it underneath where the plate is, and have that underneath the plate.
Okay.
It's a magical shield.
And the spiders, the legs, they stay stuck in our skin and armor. They are nasty. And we can't use the front door again. I'm sorry.
Why not?
There's an angry mob of spiders out there.
What did you do?
Well, I set the spider, the big one, down. It didn't want to let go, so I put a pumpkin between us and pulled out 4 of her legs, which still stayed in my arm. And then I tried to get the spider off that was sitting on Baga's armor, and I kind of killed it. Then they all turned red, and we decided inside is a better place to be.
You realize there's a hole in the side door, right?
Oh boy.
Oh.
I'm not sure if we are the right ones for this cleanup job, Armin. It's not
Me
just
neither.
cleaning, it's also getting rid of spiders like this. That is not in the contract.
It really isn't. I'm good with, I don't know, coming back with Susan.
I am holding this spider saying, "You naughty, naughty thing," and I said, "Oh, you must be from the devil. You dare hurt these people, even your mama. That is not good."
The spider does not respond.
I don't think we have to be nice to these guys. I think we have to be mean to these guys.
There's a lot of them, and they can jump 10 feet.
The babies.
Oh,
The babies.
the babies. Oh,
Is there a window in the room we are standing?
You're currently standing in the hall.
I thought,
which
yeah,
does
we were in the
not
hallway.
have external windows. It
Okay.
does overlook the courtyard, though. Oh no, wait, it does have external windows, doesn't it? Above the kitchen, yes.
Aha!
The kitchen,
Yes.
where's the side? Where's the side door was?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Could
Yeah.
we look
Oh no, I don't like
outside?
that. Yeah.
Callie
Oh boy.
would see if the window, if you can open it, and if you can look outside.
I'm gonna close the damn window.
You can open the window.
She would have a look
Callie,
around.
no. Spiders can climb.
I know, I just want to see where they are. And maybe Amethyst can throw out the spider she has in her hand, because I'm not sure how long it will stay there.
Well, it's kind of stuck to me, so I'm trying whatever I can, apart from even trying to pick it off me. Let me just try that.
Scrape it against the window edge.
Oh, wait a minute! Smash spider! There we go! Whack a spider!
I feel like that's not a good idea.
Ah. Well, I could. Let me see here. Do you want to be a smush spider? I just start yelling at this thing.
Spider does not respond.
Is he still grabbing onto me?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it a he or a she?
I mean, difficult really to assign gender to a spider at this age. You know, it's not encountered a lot of the trials of life yet, I guess. It's a small spider.
Okay, how tight is it holding on to me?
It's not that it's holding on tight. It just seems to be attached where its feet are.
Ah. Oh, boingy, boingy, boingy. I can make a yo-yo out of you.
Its body just like.
Yeah. It's becoming a play toy.
It's like one of those like Japanese water balloon yo-yos.
Yeah. What's the spider's reaction?
It sort of starts walking around your hand. Like,
Ooh.
you can feel sort of like slight stabbing now as its feet come away and then pierce back in again.
You should
Oh.
we should get rid of this one. Should we help?
Yeah.
it out the window.
And I'm shaking his hand.
It starts moving quickly around your hand, and you can see webbing appearing around your palm.
Oh no!
Could
I
I-
do not want to be Spider Woman.
Callie would put on her acid gloves and would try to grab the
Ah.
spider. It might
Yes.
hurt Amethyst,
Okay.
pulling the spider off.
Make me a dex check, Kelly. Sleight of hand, that'd work.
Well, it's both bad, so let's see. It's okay-ish.
Yeah, it's not too bad. You can grab it. Amethyst, make me a Constitution save. The saves are just above the skills.
Oh, I know where that's at. Yeah. Hold on here.
Got it. You managed to grab the spider in such a way that only one foot is attached to Amethyst at the time, and it just pops right off.
Like.
Doesn't really hurt.
Yeah, that's. Whew, thank you.
Out of the window with it.
You can open the window and fling it out.
Yep.
It bounces
Closing
off
the
of the
window.
tiles and hits the ground.
Callie would close the window and would watch in the direction of the kitchen. Does she see spiders?
You probably can count to about 20 before
Ooh.
3 spiders come over the edge, then 4, then more as they start rippling over the top. The adult spider hasn't come up though.
Have a problem. We need to get out of here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know, I really wish we would have given Susan and Elendwin a sending stone.
I would have
Armin.
been helpful.
Maybe it's your innate ability to detect cleaning products within a 100-meter radius, or maybe it's your high passive perception. there seems to be a vial in front of that lead door. In all the excitement, you didn't hear it open or close, but there's a vial with a spray bottle top on top of it.
Something smells like Windex. There's a... Anybody put that there? Did you guys put that there?
What?
Was that there before?
Oh.
No.
No.
I'm gonna approach it. See what brand it is. Is it off-brand?
Unmarked vial.
Hmm.
The Company of Safety and Health Potions would be, KOSP,
Yeah.
would be very dissatisfied with this unlabeled vial.
Yeah. Put my elbow on top of the thing, and I'm gonna pick it up with my
can
hand.
Hold it if you like while you look.
Jiggle it around.
It effervesces
Spray test
slightly.
it.
Doesn't seem to do anything. Has a slightly unpleasant smell.
Hmm.
Let's see.
I hand it to Callie.
Hang on. Hold there. Hold there.
Oh.
Margo,
Holding.
Yes.
somewhere near you on this second story hall, a spider about 1.5 feet across
No!
comes crashing through the window
Oh no.
No!
and lands in the hall, sort of like skittering around. It's closest to you.
Baga just looks over at the sound of the crashing window, looks down at it.
And the spider starts skittering towards you quickly.
Get it, Baga.
With the sickle.
Kick it away. I don't know. It
Smash
will,
it.
it will destroy your armor.
No.
Baga will try to kick it.
By
Punch
all
the
means,
spider.
you can totally try to kick it.
Haunt it.
Why don't you give me an athletics check?
You're going to kick it like a football.
Roll for punting.
Yes.
Ooh.
That's where the field goes.
Hey, that's
Down.
pretty good. You can kick this spider, and it does sail across the room and hits the wall.
Yeah! 1 point.
And
The
sort of
window's broken.
gets back up after a second and starts skittering back towards you all.
I go, spray bottle.
Use the bottle on it.
I hand it to Callie because my arms are full.
Callie will take it and just towards the
That-
spider, just to see what happens. Can I make it extra nice with some thaumaturgy?
Sure you can. As the spider rushes towards you, it leaps. Make me a deck save.
Only my thing.
Callie, you completely miss with the spray, and the spider latches onto your shoulders.
No!
Ah!
Get it off me! And she will try it just to get it off.
Can I set down my plate, put my foot on it so it doesn't move, and grab the spray bottle
Sure.
from her and spray the spider?
Oh god.
Make me a sleight of hand check.
It's on my shoulder. We don't know what that stuff does.
I know, but hey, bug spray.
What if it gets bigger?
Yeah.
No!
Armin, as you grab the vial from Callie, you fumble it, and it goes sliding across the hall.
No!
There, you hear glass on metal as it dinks, but it does not break.
Who's it near?
It is probably near either Bugger or Amethyst. I think it's about time we all rolled initiative.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Okay. Initiative. Oh, where's my initiative?
Top of the middle.
Okay.
There you go. So the spider goes first, and the spider is going to bite you, Callie.
No.
I don't like this.
A 9 doesn't hit you though,
No.
and you are fine. Next in the turn order is Armin.
Okay. So it's attached to her. I'm going to... How far away from Callie am I? Like...
Well, you're like
next to her?
right on top of them, right? You just dropped
Yeah.
the bottle and went skidding across
Yeah.
them.
Okay, then I'm going to... inflict wounds on it.
Inflict
Since
wounds.
I'm
Is that
within touching distance.
touch distance? Yeah, you can by all means.
But, like, not on its legs. I make a melee spell attack against the creature. So... Oh, I forgot I have to pull up my roll 20 to cast it. Right? Oh, wait, no. Inflict wounds.
You did.
A 10. Fortunately, a 10 does not hit this creature.
No!
Oh.
You feel your magic work and like you go to inflict wounds, but you just find thick, almost carapace-like, airy body.
Oh.
Maybe that's what
Okay.
happens as you go to touch it.
Yeah, I just... oh, no, I freak myself out.
Next is Callie, right? Yeah, Callie.
Yeah. Could I smash it between my shoulder and the wall? Is it sitting like up or more on the side so I could just like try to...
Yeah, I don't see why not. You can give me an athletics check. We'll call it a shove attack, maybe. We'll do it like a improvised weapon. 14 is just enough to hit. So improvised weapon, 1d4 plus 1.
Okay. 1d4 plus... I'm lazy, I'm not typing. 4 points of damage.
Hey, the spider took 4 points of damage. Doesn't really
Yay!
look any different.
No!
Crunches. One of his legs pops off that was attached to you. 2 more appear, and they both latch onto your shoulder as well.
It's
As
like a
bonus
leg
action,
hydra.
I want to yell at it in Infernal. It should get off of me.
Yes, it should. Because
Um,
Armin understands you.
Get off of me.
Would you like to make a nature check, Callie?
Yes. 15.
Spiders aren't intelligent enough to speak.
Ellie doesn't care. She's angry. She's mad. She's desperate. Angry yelling might scare it, even if it doesn't understand.
Oh hell! Why don't you bonus action make me an intimidation check?
Oh god.
Mhm.
No.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work.
Good try. Good try.
Worth a try.
So next in the order, we have Baga.
Grab the spray bottle!
Unfortunately, I don't think Baga would have seen the spray bottle. I'm gonna be honest with you with an 8 perception. Baga has a sickle in her hand. She's just going to take it and try to hook it off of Callie.
Oh yeah, let's make an attack roll.
Okay.
Is the spider part Hydra?
Unfortunately, an 8 is not going to hit. Wow, the dice really don't like you today. That's like the 5th roll with +6 I've seen that hasn't come out.
Hey, you're moving too much. I can't hit you.
I'll remind you, you do have an automatic success that you could use to get a regular damage hit in.
Oh. Could I use that after the fact?
I think so. I'll be generous. The dice are being particularly mean.
Okay, yeah. We
Cool.
use it.
Roll some damage. 8 slashing damage. The spider, you managed to, 1 per leg. You managed to cut off a distinct amount of its legs, and it swings away from Callie, only clinging on by 2 legs, which are freshly grown. It looks hurt this time. Amethyst, it'll be your turn.
Yeah, okay. How far would the spray bottle be from me?
It wouldn't be far, maybe 5 feet.
Okay, because I can go fast. I can get it. I can get the spray bottle real quick.
You have the spray bottle?
Yes. And
Would
I'm
that
going to start... Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can try to spray him.
By all means. Dexterity, sleight of hand, please.
Okay, and I actually do have a sleight of hand, so I'll do that one first.
Oh, yeah.
Woohoo!
There you are.
Yay!
You run across the room towards the spider as Bugger and Callie are grappling with it, and Armin's trying to freak herself out with it. You
I even have
can
gloves on, but it's still.
spray it fully in the face. The spider freezes.
Yes. I'm going to keep
Then-
spraying that sucker.
Around its face begins to grow.
No.
Its
Oh.
body begins to like
No.
bulge and get bigger.
Oh.
It grows and then bursts,
Oh, God!
No!
showering
Oh,
you
no,
all
she went.
in spider goop.
Oh! Well, at least I killed one!
Is Armin's just frozen and doesn't know what to do?
Thank you, Amethyst.
You're welcome, even though we got spider slimed.
At least it's not alive. And Armin, don't take your foot off the pot.
From outside, you hear a voice.
It's well timed that you should all be done, and there's angry spiders out here. What are you doing?
Brian!
You can hear Brian. If you look out the window, you can see Brian essentially kite tanking spiders around the mansion. In Daisy.
We're coming, Brian! I take out my wet wipes. And try not to cringe, and I pick up the pot with my shield under it. I said, we're leaving. Bring that spray bottle.
Question
Okay.
is, how do we leave? We need a door outside.
We go downstairs to a door outside, and we walk through it.
Which door? The front door we can't get out. The kitchen door we
They're
shouldn't
chasing
get
Brian,
out.
it's fine.
Okay. I don't think so.
Spray bottle in front?
Maybe.
Well, I'm small enough.
Okay. Then
If we
let's.
see spiders, we spray.
Okay.
Oh wow, I've got serious zoom delay now. I don't know what's happened here, but try turning my camera off and on again, see what happens. No, it's not that, because it's that. Start. I'm gonna disappear for a second, but we'll carry on. As you're all running outside to go and jump on Brian's cart, is that correct?
That is the idea.
Yeah.
Getting out
I guess so.
Amethyst spray bottle up front. I guess Baga and Kali right behind with weapons. And Armin with pot and shield behind.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this to you all as free actions. You can dive onto the cart as Brian angles it so that you can get on. However, there are spiders chasing you.
Well, now we can just like spray from the cart.
Yeah.
From the card.
Okay, I've got images as Brian like pushes Daisy into overdrive. These spiders are chasing after you. You ever played like, I don't know, Time Crisis or Halo when they start jumping up at the moving vehicle? That's what's happening right now. Spiders are like jumping at the cart as you're making your escape. Why don't we go with the old turn order? Let's go with Armin. You can go first. Relying on other people. Got it.
Yeah, I'm like I got our captive, and I don't want to like get jostled and like
Yep.
lose it.
I
So
totally get that. I totally get that. Callie, how about you?
Kali would try to baseball bat spiders away with her axe.
Make an attack
With
roll.
the flat side, just like getting them off.
So as you're going away from the mansion, you say you're trying to baseball swing this thing?
Yeah, every spider that, or the
Yeah.
spiders that attack us, I will try to just baseball swing them off the
As
cart.
this spider jumps up towards you, you baseball swing and it hits so sweet, it sails up over the mansion.
Kind of like the scene in Popeye with the
Possibly all the way back home.
And I shout, "Batter up!"
It goes.
Next is Bugger.
Baga gives Callie 2 thumbs up.
And Amethyst, the woman with all the spray.
Oh, I'm gonna call this the magic Windex now. And whenever spider's near, I'm just gonna kind of just shoot at it.
Sure, give me a sleight of hand check.
I sure will.
Oh yeah, on a 19, that's plenty enough. You catch one of these spiders as it's jumped up, and it catches it in the face, and much quicker than the bigger one, it sort of hits the ground quickly, expands a little, and then bursts. And as it bursts, it covers all the other spiders in this gunk, and they in turn sort of swell and burst.
Ooh.
And it goes out and out and out like that. It's a chain reaction of bursting as all of the spiders burst.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
I saved the spider's life that I kicked off because it went far off whatever's happening behind us.
The cart ride seems to go very quickly as Brian does not slow down. Before you know it, you are pulling into the cleanup crew lodge.
Thank you, Brian.
What happened back there? No, I'm all right. I'm gonna need some sort of note though for Wendy. She's gonna be livid if she finds out about this.
I don't know. These spiders are nasty. And Philip didn't tell us there were spiders there.
I don't know if he knew there were spiders there.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Let's change the music up again, shall we? We're awfully dramatic, aren't we?
We feel dramatic after what we just went through.
But
The worst adventure.
it's okay now because we're back at the cleanup crew.
Yay! Not sure. Well, Kali feels safe. Vicky doesn't.
And there's Philip. Good old Philip. He steps out of the room. Goes,
Oh, there you are. Welcome back to life as a free person, Armin.
We have a problem, Philip.
Oh dear. Oh, is the place clean and free of ivy?
It's
Yes,
free of
clean
ivy.
of ivy. Clean. No.
Although
So
there
many
are rooms we couldn't
spiders.
get into. And
Oh.
you know those spiders that spider we told you about a while back,
Oh, yes, I remember.
and how the druid said he wanted a live sample. I got one.
Oh, well, that's good. Is that a secure container?
While my hands are on it.
Oh, and your butterfly wings have gone.
Callie will just hold up her hand. Just
Yo.
look if it's blue and glowing.
You're still blue and glowing, Kelly.
What did I miss?
This is
I
so...
went to get water.
Philip, you need to put higher level adventurers to the mansion. There are hundreds of these spiders there.
Oh dear,
And
this sounds like an
they-
incident.
Kill.
Then
Oh,
They
incident
destroy
number
metal.
2820. Metal-eating spiders infested mansion. Does that cover it?
Yes,
Yeah.
they dig arms in you and they dissolve metal.
and their
If you chop
arms,
the legs off, they regrow.
Oh dear.
but like more of them regrow, kind of like Hydra legs.
We killed a few. So if you get close to the mansion, you will have a pile of goo. But the mansion itself is probably still full of spiders, but no
And
ivy.
whatever this is in this spray bottle works wonders.
Magic Windex.
Ah,
Not sure what it is. It appeared outside of a door and we tried it.
And just to be curious, should there have someone been at the mansion? We've seen someone.
Oh, it's an old client of ours. They like to keep to themselves.
Yeah, they're like inside a metal door or something.
They're supposed to be some kind of wizard or something, I think.
Maybe
Huh.
he has some kind of panic room, which he really needs with these spiders.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, should send him a letter to ask him what's in that spray bottle because it's,
He's
really useful for spiders.
Oh yeah.
I just destroyed part of our armor. Do we get new one?
Oh dear. You destroyed something. Is that our issue, PPE?
No.
Well,
At
if you want, I can get you some new PPE, but if we're replacing PPE, then that will come out of the pay for the job, which wasn't completed. But obviously, I mean, you'll still get, effort
I mean, the
pay.
ivy's gone.
The ivy's gone. We did that part, and we partly dusted everything off.
Yeah, we cleaned a good amount of the house. The library
hang on,
was where
so-
all the spiders were.
So you're saying that the place is clean, you just realise there's an infestation problem, which is a separate issue
Yeah.
Yes.
and chargeable separately to the customer. I like that. Yes, you can all get paid.
Yeah. That's pretty much what happened.
All right, well, we'll get some level 4 or 5 adventurers out there to clean up. I'm sure it won't be an issue.
I need to be careful. Those things are evil.
And how should we get this to that druid?
Oh, I'm sure I've got something somewhere.
Like a glass vial or big jar?
Yes, a big jar. There'll be one in the kitchen. And Philip runs into the staff room and returns moments later with like a big mason jar.
Okay, how should we do this?
Good question. I guess you just sort of open it up and turn it up over the jar.
I guess.
And he passes the jug off to someone else who takes the jar.
Baga holds jar.
You should probably wear the acid-resisting gloves.
Callie will lean you the gloves that at least your hands are safe in case spider does things it shouldn't do.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna take. Oh, I'm scared it'll be like on the side that I don't see. Oh god.
It's okay, little one. I'll grab it.
So, should I take the top off and like do that? Or and then what if it's in the top?
Baga looks confused.
Yeah.
Open and Baga tries to grab it maybe and put it into the jar. The gloves should help. Maybe.
Idea.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna just slide the pot over, like, to the edge
Okay.
of my shield and just put the jar underneath it.
Give it a try.
That way it can't stick to the bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
So I do that, I slide it,
Uh-huh.
and then when it gets to the jar, I like put it over the jar.
Nothing enters the jar.
I look.
The saucepan is empty, Armin.
Where's the spider?
Is there a hole in anything? There shouldn't be a hole.
No holes.
I don't trust it. I'll take both the pan and the jar. Can they turn invisible?
Shake it, maybe it will show up if it's invisible.
You shake the jar. Nothing happens.
Flip it.
What?
It was there. Caught it.
I believe you, but are you sure there are no holes? Callie would also inspect, like, the shield and
The shield's magic.
No holes. Armin, you feel really itchy.
oh god.
Oh no! I hate you so much, Scratch.
I'm not saying anything happened. I'm just saying you feel itchy.
Why do I feel itchy?
I don't know. Maybe it's because there's a missing spider.
Callie,
I'm dancing. I can play a song.
What? I can't
You
hear
muted
you.
yourself, Armin, in panic.
Now,
Now I can hear you.
that was weird because I didn't mute it.
Interesting. You're a little bit quieter.
Oh, okay. Well, Callie,
That's
I feel really itchy, and now I'm paranoid that it's a spider, and
Turn around slowly. Can Callie inspect? Is there any holes in her armor? Because I guess you're wearing armor as well.
And when did my wings go away?
I have no idea.
Am I itchy from my wings?
It's weird. In all the excitement, when did the wings go away? I mean, difficult really for anyone to place. If anyone can make a history check, DC 20, I'll give it to you.
No.
All right, let's go. Nat 20. Of course, it's on the advantage.
Nope.
Well, yep, no, in all the excitement, the wings left at some point. And yeah, you do feel itchy on your shoulder blades, I guess.
Well, they're slitted. My shirt is slitted for the wings. Callie,
Yeah.
can you check where the spots are?
Sure. I will check.
And
Well,
I will-
where each wing was, there's like a bloodied section of skin as though they've been ripped out rather than disappeared magically.
Can Kelly just put her hand on and see if lay on hands works and it goes away or looks better?
Yes. You lay on hands and you only need to give up 1 point and it closes up the skin.
oh, thank you.
Open wound closed.
They look like they got ripped out.
Ow. How did I miss that?
I don't know. Turn around again. Kelly would inspect really the armor. Is there anything where she can see like spider maybe got in or so?
Make me a perception check. You can all make perception checks if you like.
Did the spider steal my wings and fly away?
I think we would have seen a spider with wings flying away.
The armor looks intact. No holes, no rust. No rust on the saucepan either.
How do your boots look, Armin? You had your foot on that thing.
I lift up my foot. My foot
Boots,
for you to look at.
boots look okay as well. I don't know.
Well, I don't know what to do with this.
Maybe the adventurers can get another one when they're there.
Or
Yeah.
maybe talk to that darn wizard.
Or that. Philip, maybe you want to take that into account for the adventurers.
Oh
Ask
yeah,
them to do.
I'll go and get on the old message cantrip and speak to them. I tell you what, why don't you all start heading into town? I'll head back a little while after and catch you all up. We can grab beer. That place we went to, nice. It was nice last time, wasn't it? What was it called? Something. Not the bog standard. I mean, we could go back to the bog standard if you want to go up to the mountains rather than Neverwinter.
I think the old place would be nice. But okay. Do we get our payment?
Oh, yeah, of course. And he fishes around in his coin purse and produces 2 gold each.
Hey.
Set the thing on a table and like put something on top of it. I don't trust it.
As you all head into town, we'll stay with Philip. Heads into the staff room and makes himself comfortable. He grabs a piece of copper and does the classic semantic components for the message cantrip. And we pan back across to the mansion. The camera goes almost straight through those lead doors, revealing a lab with lots of different equipment in there, alchemical equipment. And there works... Oh, what's her name? Zelene. The were-rat, Mountain's Toe Gold Worker. The message cantrip comes through. Report. And she answers.
Oh, it worked wonderfully. We've definitely got a new strain there. The spiders, they didn't know what to do with them, and the spray worked perfectly.
Oh dear.
One is definitely unaccounted for, though. Couldn't find any remains. I saw them try to collect one, but I've got no idea where it was. Did they leave it with you? No, they didn't leave it with me. They thought they'd captured one, but it wasn't apparent when they were here. That's weird. I'm fairly sure I captured all of their abilities. On record. Unless they're glowing smarter. Who's going to tell the boss? Oh, I will. We have an understanding. They'll be more amenable.
And we'll follow Armin when Armin gets in from their night out drinking. Philip does join you later on and has a drink with you all. But it's when you get home, Armin. What's your routine when you get home after a couple of drinks?
Well, it depends. Is my home a separate place from headquarters?
Up to you.
Because Callie has her own home. I'd assume I'd have my own home then. Yeah, I come
Entirely
home.
up to you. You could stay at the headquarters. It'd save on rent. Build that nest egg.
True, but we're making good money. Probably like a cute little cabin. You know. Probably comes home, you know, puts all her gear away, makes dinner, cleans up, checks her ether mail.
The ethereal mail has not turned up anything. You've got some spam. People just throwing sales pitches out into the ether.
Yeah. And then probably get ready for bed. So yeah.
It's interesting as we discreetly and tastefully see Armin change. We see the tattoo, not the tattoo, the scars on her back.
I was about to say I didn't get a tattoo. Wasn't at jail long enough.
It's interesting how the wing scars on your back seem to join in the middle. Almost like a little pattern. As you lay down to bed, you just the tip of that scar coming out of the top of your nightclothes. And as you rest, that scar gently begins to glow green like a nightlight. That's where we're going to end this week's episode of the Cleanup Crew.
I had to mute myself.
Yeah, I'm glad I
I
muted
forgot
myself.
that I'm like right by the neighbors, and they probably are just like, "Oh my god!"
Everyone have fun?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Poor Armin.
Oh my.
My brain doesn't know how to react right now. Well,
Today's
I'm on
episode.
fire now.
Today's episode was brought to you by my ex-flatmate when we were both at uni, who hated spiders with a passion and once trapped a spider under a glass. Didn't know what to do with it, so they just left the glass in the middle of their floor overnight with the spider trapped inside it. Locked their door and went to bed so no one had access to their room. The next morning, the spider was gone, and to this day,
Oh my god.
we have no idea where that spider went.
That's funny.
Oh my god.
Well, let's go round. We'll talk about who we are, where we can find each other, and what your favorite part of today's session was. Let's start with, let's strike while the iron's hot. Hey, Jenna.
Hi. Okay, well, you can find me at AspiringDM on Twitter. And littledragonscribbles.com, where I'll post our notes for this game, and where the conspiracy board, when I get it finished, will be posted, because I'll be making it. My favorite part of this game, honestly, was probably Callie with the spider and setting the spider down, and the spider not setting her down, because I have a little drawing of it. It makes me so happy. So I'm just picturing it lifting Callie in the air.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Fantastic, thank you. Next around the screen, let's go to Stella Luna. Oh, hi, Stella.
Hi! I am Stella Luna here on Twitch. I'm a variety streamer. I do artsy-fartsy things and tabletop RPGs. And thank you so much for having me. Oh my gosh, this was absolutely a pleasure, and I had so much fun with you guys. My favorite scene was just like Callie leaving, and then just army of spiders just following after her. Her holding the spider like a baby. That was amazing. What? I just love how like we each had a different interaction with the spiders. It was awful, and I loved it.
Yep.
Fantastic.
So bad.
So great.
Next around, we have Angel Writer Susan.
Yes. Oh, this was so much fun. Yes, I am Angel Writer. You can find me on a lot of social media things, and in the chat, I'll put my little website down as well, where you can see what other things I do in the background. And I enjoyed it. This was fun. And the thing is when I was younger, I used to hate spiders thanks to an arachnophobia. Do you ever remember that movie? So over the years, I've gotten a little bit better. So now when I see a spider, just kind of kill it or try to find a way to deal with it. And so that's kind of like where I worked on with that. But I think my favorite part, besides the magic Windex, which I did call that one, definitely I'd have to go with the Callie being sort of like I call it the Pied Spider. The Pied Spider, just kind of with all of them following. I just had that image in my mind, sort of like when you have the rats following. This time it was the little spiders. So that I kind of had that little comedic thing there. So that was fun. But yeah, I enjoyed this. This was cool.
Fantastic. I'm so glad you did. So glad. And last but most certainly not least, Vicky at QDV.
Oh, hi. I will have nightmares of this.
Oh yeah, you're kind of bed now, right? Whoops.
Yeah, because I have to be up in five-ish hours. So, yay.
Apologize now.
Don't. It was so much fun.
I'm so glad I got sprayed for bugs yesterday.
It was so much fun. It was fun to have you two on board. 2 new adventurers in our cleanup crew.
Yay.
I will add things to the board, Jenna, that you are doing. I started some scribbling myself because this is getting out of hand.
Yay!
And yeah, you can find me on cutie_v and back here next week. Let's see what Philip has in store for us.
Am I a were-spider now?
I
That would be
guess
terrifying.
there's only one way to find out, right?
No!
Oh,
It's still
God.
my wings. But that solves the issue of me getting wings as an ASMR.
Yes, but well, we will see what happens. I'm scared.
I'm so
I
scared.
love it, but I'm scared.
Me too.
Well,
Thank
everyone,
you, Strat. It was an amazing session.
you're more than welcome. Thank you, everyone. You can find us here every week playing D&D with 2 new viewers every week. Level 1 campaigns. We have 2 more episodes after this one. And I believe the quote was, don't worry, this will just be like a series of one-shots. There won't be any overarching plot or anything for you to worry about, so don't worry about it.
I didn't even think twice.
So what do I have? I have things. Check out my social links. There you can find all of the places you can find us. Discord, Twitter, and YouTube. Catch up. Come and be part of the community and request a game. Check out our sponsors, the Deck of Many. They made the Deck of Many Things and also the Deck of Many animated spell cards. And their Deck of animated things is pretty cool too. Also check out Mage Hand Press, who create third-party content for 5e, including Dark Matter, which is space roleplay. So come and check that out. We play on Thursdays at 1 p.m. Until next time, everyone, keep on evoking emotions, and we'll see you very soon. Bye. Oh, we're going on a raid. Join us.